We have entered a very interesting part of this plotline. Whistler is taking steps to guard, at least, from the Camarilla and the things that they have been doing involving the younger members of the Hecata. Tonight's game, and I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to think about it while I'm going over the introduction, but tonight's game is going to take place on Wednesday the 15th. So Tuesday is up to you. I assume some of you are going to need to go to the hospital, either for yourself or to check on family. I assume some people are going to try to heal to get digits reattached. But Whistler's last words before we ended things last week were we were going to prepare for war. The reason we're skipping tonight is because Tuesday night, Whistler has a job for Lorenzo. I'm not sure if anybody else can help out, but anybody else who can help out is welcome. Whoever can create shambling hordes. Wednesday night in New Orleans District is eerily quiet. It typically isn't. It's not as busy as the weekends, but there's always at least some foot traffic. There's always at least customers coming and going from the bars. They're still open. But it just doesn't seem like there's much going on right now. It's just a dead area of the city. There are warning signs posted. The Hecata are using the exact same excuses as the other kindred of the city have used. The warning signs posted are that the gas mains are being replaced in the sewers right now. And therefore, it's already out there. They might as well use it. Therefore,
the Cam handed us such a wonderful...
They did. Therefore, it is dangerous to go down there. There's caution signs pretty much on street level access.
I'm beginning to wonder if gas mains even exist. Or if it's all just gaslighting.
There was no such thing. They never used gas for anything. It's all a Camarilla lie. But basically what I'm getting at, though, is the streets are dead. So all of you wake up around 9 p.m. and the streets are dead. Danielle, your finger's still a little sore. However, the lack of color that you typically have in it is matching the rest now. It's the decay that was going through your finger when it was removed is starting to subside. It's starting to come back to where it was. So you can barely even notice it anymore. It feels more like a arthritic appendage.
Sore, but normal sort of sore.
Yeah, you're not going to be down traits any longer.
Cool.
What do you do when you wake up?
She probably will have volunteered to help with setting ghosts to watching over places. Because plan was to have them on the street corners on the entrance. And she has some experience with ghosts.
What do you think that Daniela can offer?
Well, she's got Compel Spirit.
Good. That is definitely the big one.
So.
It's a very interesting and simple practice that they're doing. They're actually on street corners. There's typically a street lamp. On street lamps, there's typically a little tiny panel that opens up where the wiring is going into. And at this point in time, the Hecata spiritual necromancers are opening up those little things and shoving fetters inside of them. Anything that has any of the nastiest wraiths they have.
Yeah, finding the meanest.
Members of the Gaunt Legion, the members of the wraiths who have been murdered, who are close to being vengeful spirits, are.
Whenever I'm not working on shambling hordes, I'm going to be using Find Fetter to help assist in looking for fetters around the area.
That is helpful. When you enter the area, I believe you have Sense the Unseen.
Yes, I do.
Where the streets are empty, they're still full.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty eerie, really. For every one person you see about 10 wraiths. They've kind of gone nuts.
Yeah.
And you can just imagine what's going under your feet.
Joy.
Valentino.
Valentino would actually be asking, while he's working on the shambling hordes, he'll be asking for animal body parts and putting together homunculi,
Okay.
the smaller the possible, to keep eyes on every known Camarilla location.
Paul has some arrangements he needs to make
Yes.
in various places. Paul has people to see. So I figure he's got some footwork to do to keep advancing these things.
Which is difficult at the moment.
Yeah, it certainly
What is your mode of...
But you know what? Here's the thing. If you get a reminder every second of why you're doing what you're doing.
What you wake up to is your phone going off.
No, I turned off the phone.
You've turned off
Smart
Sal's
man.
phone?
I've turned off Sal's phone.
Okay.
Somebody got some.
Oh boy.
Somebody got some.
Can I get
cojones.
a can I get a wits and awareness from you as you wake up?
Called it.
Sure.
Somebody got some big cojones. That's for sure.
I'm very excited about that. You are the one making enemies with Sal.
With Uncle Sal.
You're exciting
Two success.
as
2 successes. What do you have necromantically?
Ashes to ashes, binding the fetter, where the shroud is. You're looking for ceremonies also, or
No, just your
where the
standard.
shroud walk ends.
So you have where the shroud thins.
yeah.
Okay.
I will be first checking in with Whistler, find out what we need as far as getting the shambling hordes ready. What all's left? Anything I can do to help with that?
You said 300 bodies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure that we've done about as much as we can at the moment. Right now, I have something that I need to do, but I'm pretty sure Hattie might be the only one who actually can help me out with it, which is getting into public records of the New Orleans district at the moment.
All right. Well, other than that,
She's got some pull.
are we going to at least attempt on swaying Sal back over to where he belongs with the family, or
Sal won't answer his phone for me.
The other concern I do have is if we end up going after Sal at his office, one of the milliners works for him. We need to make sure she stays out of the crossfire.
Understood. If she's not...
She is human.
Oh, then that
But
won't
she
be
is in-
difficult at all.
She is in the know, though.
Okay. Is she directly loyal to Sal, or
She hates him.
then this shouldn't be a problem?
He constantly harasses her, but he pays good.
Okay. Well, we'll not rock the boat at the moment, but if we do find that we do have to take direct action against Salvador, we'll give her a warning.
I do have a direct line to Sal. He might pick up for me. But, should we try to at least arrange a meeting?
I would rather not fight with our own kind.
I gotcha. I'm gonna pick up the phone, turn it on.
Okay. As soon as it opens, or as soon as it turns on, your phone just like several messages. Like 10 missed calls and 30 texts.
Oh, I'm gonna flip the phone over. Apparently somebody's trying to reach me.
Apparently.
I'm calling up Sal, putting on speakerphone.
Phone rings 2 or 3 times. Picks up. You got a lot of fucking nerve.
We need to talk.
Yeah, we fucking do.
New Orleans District.
Oh, you're giving me orders now.
It's not just me. We're having a family meeting.
Are we now? That fucking corpse is telling you to tell me what to do then? The asshole sitting right next to you?
Would you like to say hi, Whistler? He knows. Apparently he knows you're here. There's shit going on right now. And it's a lot bigger than whatever problems we may have. This may change a lot of things within the city itself. I'd rather not see family get caught in the crossfire.
Where am I meeting you?
You know where the fountain is.
You just want to meet in the streets like it's some fucking dead drop?
There's nobody here. Oh, you know, we're working on the gas lines.
He just says, this is fucking stupid, and hangs up. This may be a little bit more difficult than we're hoping for.
Yeah, well, it's Sal.
You wake up around 9 o'clock.
Uh huh.
What do you do after you wake?
Prepare my body.
You preparing to arrive?
Fashion.
But I'm not
again.
home right now.
Okay.
Fashion.
I imagine.
You at your second home?
I'm at my I'm at my
You're
summer
home away from home?
I'm at my summer home.
Okay.
I imagine I have some things there. Like I have arrival supplies there.
Oh, you have a room there.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
I'm sure
you
I have clothes.
do what you
and
want
I
with
have-
it, and yeah.
Yeah. So I'm preparing.
Okay. The your home away from home is empty
Uh-huh.
of others,
Okay.
and you're not that surprised
No.
at this point because you tend to sleep in a little bit. But yeah, so you have the whole hall to yourself.
I'm gonna call Danny as I'm like walking out the house. So ring.
Hello?
Hey, I'm gonna need a favor from you. Like, can you get me something to eat? Cause like I let you have a shower at my place last night.
It's like 2 nights ago. Yeah.
The other day, whatever. Time's irrelevant. Just look, get me some food. I'll meet you at Top Hat. Click.
You wake up around 9 o'clock,
It would seem so.
and for the first time in a long time, your bookstore is just empty. There's nobody at all here.
Well, you did say some stuff that's gonna go down, so,
You have sensed the unseen, correct?
I did.
There is sudden notice of things on the other side, just wandering in and out of his store, down the streets.
Oh!
They're
we're
everywhere.
Doing stuff already, okay. Well, remember when I said I was just gonna start collecting the poop out of some fetters? Because the original idea was to, like, terrorize people I don't like.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and put all of those things that I did collect into a pile.
Okay. Do me a favor.
Huh.
Give me intelligence plus oblivion. You're able to find 3 fetters.
Okay.
So, do with them as you will.
Hang on to them for the moment. I'm gonna go and see. Presumably everybody's meeting up at Top Hat. That's because nobody's here.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna take my bag of tricks, as it were,
Okay.
and head down to that direction, which is what, like 3 businesses, 5 businesses.
Yeah, it's
down?
right down.
Yeah.
It's right down the road. It's not that big of a
Going
deal.
down the street.
The streets are eerily quiet. Just no one here. If you guys see anybody walking around, it's probably each other. Danielle. So you just got off the phone with a very persistent Levi instructing you to bring them food.
Really?
I mean, you've heard the other Hikata talk about boon structures? Is
Yeah,
this how that
like
works? Like, is this normal?
Yeah, she's gonna turn on call Valentino.
You okay, kiddo?
Yeah, I'm alright. You seem to be in the know about where to get, blood, right? I don't know how to say this in a better way.
I mean, a blood bank.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh dear. I know, I done goofed, I know that.
that's fine.
I mean, if you're trying to go and donate to a blood bank, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you.
You don't do deliver, never mind.
Never mind, hang up.
You will be receiving a text. She'll be
Wow.
receiving a text saying,
You just hung up on it. Never mind, click.
you'll be receiving a text
Wow.
saying, are you absolutely insane?
That was rude.
Sorry, technology. You know.
Yeah. Dot, dot, dot. Hold on. I'm assuming I know where you're at. Right?
I don't know. Do you know where I'm at?
That's a good question.
You didn't. Nobody asked.
You want some Italian?
Possibly was sent to pick up. Was asked to pick up for someone else.
I guess fine. Okay. That was weird. Valentina will go into the fridge, pull, I said 2 bags, pull them in covered up with ice,
And cool.
put it in his bike, ride out.
You arrive at the hospital.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if you've sought any professional help at all with what's happened to you.
I'm pretty sure that underneath my pants, it's just another cane tied together here. I don't think Hattie did much other than set it.
I need a cane for this cane.
And you would not have done
Wait,
anything.
do I have any? I do, actually. I was going on, I thought I didn't have medicine. I do. Okay, fine. So I will have sent Tommy out for 5 pounds of plaster of Paris and a bunch of ace wrap.
Okay, are you walking Tommy through how to cast you?
Apparently so.
Okay, let's go ahead and get that
That will
test out of the way.
Oh boy.
What is your medicine? Okay, I'm going to work off a medicine of 1 for Tommy then.
Oh my god.
So let's see how good
Let's see
we
if he
do
can break it
this.
again.
Oh, I don't.
Have any doubt?
I'm going to go ahead and give him at least 1 hunger because he would have done this yesterday. He does not do a good job. He gets it done,
Yeah.
but it does not look good
Yeah.
at all. At all. So, how are you? I'm sorry, I don't remember if we actually got the answer I was looking for. How are we getting around? Are you crutching it? Are you wheelchairing it?
I've got a supply of old man canes, right?
Okay, so you're attempting to walk with a cane and a badly made cast.
terribly made cast. Yes.
Okay.
Under your pants?
Apparently so. Are you going to put a cast over your pants?
You
That's a
might.
recipe for chafing.
I don't know if you can get your pants over the chop
Yeah.
shop that Tommy made.
That's
It might be a
point.
good idea. Like, if I was in your situation, this is just storyteller thought. I would wheelchair and blanket.
Yep.
I would Dr. Everett Scott. That is what I would do.
Or wear shorts.
I
Old
would
man
not.
it up.
Like, yeah, you could get away with wearing some baggy shorts, but like you're really not going to be able to get pants on properly.
That's going to depend on Tommy's ability to get me into a wheelchair.
That's very true. Tommy can handle you into a wheelchair a lot easier than he can make that cast. I got one success.
I have no doubt on that.
Yeah. So, if you will accept it, Tommy, we'll wheel you around.
I'm going to look sulky at him. That's
Yeah,
all.
I understand. He understands.
Okay.
And we're just going to go see...
Yeah.
Okay. Moses there. Are we doing anything else, or are we just...
Is he conscious? I mean,
No.
how bad is he? Oh, shit.
The doctor tells you they have no idea how he lost as much blood as he did, and they can't find any wounds. He's suffering from severe anemia, and we're not sure if he's going to wake up.
Sidelong over here, Tommy.
Tommy looks down at you. Are you okay? I gotta get some coffee. That's his concerned voice of, I need to go beat the shit out of a coffee machine. You can tell he wants to leave for the safety of the doctor.
Don't get caught.
As he's walking, the doctor yells after him, politely, he's not screaming or anything, but yells after him that there's a chapel down the hall if you need it. He doesn't say anything, he doesn't look back, he just keeps walking. The life support machines that are hooked up to your grandson right now are the only sound in this room. Moses at this point has fallen asleep in the chair next to him. To your knowledge, he's been here all day. These two are inseparable.
I'm just waiting for Tommy to get back.
Down the street from Top Hat, you can actually see Whistler and Lorenzo at a fountain that's down there. It's one of the landmarks in the New Orleans district. Is this like wishing well fountain kind of thing? It's one of those things where like all the money that goes into it is said to go to like bulletproof vests for canine police officers and stuff like that.
Yeah, she'll just throw her little bag over her shoulder and head down in that direction.
Okay. It's an interesting walk because the streets are empty, but they're not at the same time. I believe you're around
I'm
there
somewhere
at the same
in
time.
the New Orleans district.
It's not hard to find that there's a congregation of Hecata meeting up at this fountain.
Yeah, just chilling in the street, because, you know, it's normal.
There's really no one to say
no
otherwise.
reason not to. And then suddenly remember that she needs to text Crow because he said, "Let me know if you get into any trouble," and I think this counts as trouble.
Very true.
So
as you are walking up to the fountain,
Quickly at looking like it's that person.
and you see this little congregation of the undead, Whistler stands. He was sitting on the edge of the fountain. He stands as you walk up. Very glad you're here. I have an unusual. I mean, out of everything that I've had you do, this is not that unusual. I have a rather mundane task for you.
Okay.
I was wondering if you could use your friends that you have in the city to get into the city records to find out. I'm trying to find out if there are any. I'm trying to find out if there are any tunnels in the sewer that lead directly to McCarthy's building site. Because when we're done here, we have a very large group that we can send over there as a welcome gift.
Okay.
It's a heck of a housewarming.
So you just want
That can be you walking up if you'd like.
tunnel blueprints?
I would like to know exactly how we can get them from point A to point B, yes. Schematics, blueprints,
Every
whatever.
Halloween we just walk.
This is a very large number.
Well, nobody else seems to care if we're breaking the rules. They can do whatever they want. Okay, fine. She'll pull out her phone.
It's not Halloween for a good long while.
Hey. Are you here, what, 30% of the time? Stifle. Text out random political contacts. She'll get some blueprints and she'll fill them in later as to what.
Okay. Charisma plus politics, please.
So I guess I can be a little bit more specific, but I'm not going to use like specifically the address of the plantation. I'll go like maybe a 10 acre by 10 acre kind of junction and say that I would like the tunnels, the any kind of
Subterranean survey.
Yeah.
what she said. Those things.
All right.
You can email them to me.
They are happy to send you what you're looking for. You've got 6 successes, and I mean, you can look that stuff up really online and stuff like that, but having your pool really helps you get more specific information and stuff. So looking for what you're asking for, it kind of is a understandable question at the moment, because like people would be like, is my shop in danger, like that kind of thing. Like that makes a lot of sense. All right, so yeah, they'll actually email them to you. You've got a phone and stuff, so you actually hear probably within 5 minutes or so your little chime going on. Your motorcycle could just pull straight up here. Do you have Sense the Unseen or anything? No? Okay.
I have for Oblivion, Ashes to Ashes, Arms of Remain, Aura of Decay, and Stygian Shroud.
As his motorcycle pulls up, what is your driving style on a motorcycle? Are you just
Loud.
like... No, I just mean like, are you an A to B person? Are you going to get there as fast as possible? Or are you going to...
Fast as possible.
Okay. For those of you who have Sense the Unseen, it is a very interesting thing to watch wraiths react when there's a motorcycle coming at them. Because they move out of the way as if they could actually be harmed by it.
That's interesting.
But you can arrive.
Got the bag. Work tours inside. Work inside the shop.
Well, we're outside by
Oh.
the fountain right now.
Food delivery?
Not here yet. Person's supposed to be meeting us. It's what's
Give her
Levi?
a bag.
Thank you.
Please, next time.
I know. I realized that's why I hung up on you. Sorry. It's
What happened?
Technology.
Realized halfway through how dumb an idea it was, and so
She tried to request food through the phone.
Yeah.
Please be careful.
Yeah. I did say too much, so hopefully
so-
it's okay.
What's the update
Update.
on whatever hell we about to race?
Oh, only people on the street besides us are ghosts. Wraiths.
The streets are guarded.
Everywhere.
The sewer is guarded.
He points down the sewer.
Yes, thank you very much for your contribution.
I got eyes on the Benson, the Shanghai tunnels, and the Ecstasy Salon.
The ecstasy.
Connected because of the tunnels.
Yes, that's true.
All the original buildings would be.
Most of them, yeah.
The Shanghai tunnels go all over the place in the city.
Yeah, they're directly connected to the ecstasy because that's where a lot of the people who used to be taken were kidnapped from.
Camarillo building connected to Camarillo
Yep.
building.
A lot of good hauntings down there. Yes, I'm aware.
Anybody seen that old guy?
I was seeing
Not
it by
since
the way.
Monday.
I received a phone call from Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
They were going to visit a family member who was injured.
Injured or
When Paul was attacked, so was one of his grandsons.
Are you serious?
one of us or
He's been nearly completely exsanguinated. He hasn't woken up yet.
A human?
Yes.
Human.
Oh, that's real low.
even for the Camarillo, that's fucking low.
Are they trying to start a war?
I think they already started it.
Well, now think about who's building what where, being a Toreador, and then Roma pulls this crap on the old white guy.
We could contact their actual standing prince at the moment.
I think that might be a good step. I mean, we walled
Yeah.
up, and now we should be like, hey, the reason we walled up is because your guys are doing this crap. Rather than breaking our treaty and being the a-holes that messes it up for everybody.
Now, currently, Salvador Putinesca is on his way down here.
What's that, Mom?
Really?
She will about face and start walking.
Really?
Hattie,
What?
where
Why?
are you going?
Why do we have to keep spending so much time around people that are just asshats? Why is that?
We need to resolve this.
We need him to talk to the prince.
Tell him something happened.
That's a bad idea.
No, this is a personal issue
Better
concerning the
walk
fact
off the
that
wall.
he is working.
Better
With
walk off.
McCarthy.
They actually let out steam.
More reason I really should just stay. I have a lot of opinions.
Around this time is when we're going to see a pair of headlights pulling up. Very shiny black SUV. Illegal window tint. It's going to pull up, park roughly. And Sonny Red steps out of the driver's seat, looks at the little congregation by the fountain, opens up the back door, and Salvador Putinesca hefts himself out of the back seat. He's wearing a tracksuit, sunglasses, gold chain, smoking a cigar. Now, why the hell have you fucks called me down here?
Wow.
Who the fuck you are giving me orders?
There's nothing personal.
You fucking broke a deal. It's very fucking personal. This is my name you're dragging in the dirt. And it's about to be your dick that's down with it.
What a rude little douchebag.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, why don't you come over here and
And-
make me fatty?
He starts walking over to you.
Do this shit!
Dan is going to go over there somewhere.
Go ahead. Take a shot at me. Let's see how this works out.
Sal,
Whistler at this point sits down,
in all the years,
lights up a cigar, and just watches as Sal is facing off with Hattie.
in all the years I've worked with you, how many times have I fucked up a job without reason?
Yeah. One. And that's more than enough.
Have you seen the shit that's going on? Or do you not care about
What shit?
Have you seen what's going on in MacArthur's land?
Yeah.
You seen the shit that's going on in the Shadowlands?
Yeah, I see a lot of Camarilla money about to be flushed down the fucking toilet. As a lot of their shit fails. It's not really our problem. He paid for a guard and a chauffeur. That's it. Not somebody who is worried about guarding his bank account. That's not something you need to be worried about. What you need to be worried about is making sure no one goes after him.
Other than that, are you aware that members of the family been kidnapped and had the shit beaten out of them by the same Camarilla you're doing business with?
Garthy hasn't done shit.
Garthy hasn't. But Anna Roma, who was the other one?
Munroth?
Munroth.
She's over a waist or behind a lamppost just in case things
Look,
are getting thrown.
That scrawny bitch and that sewer rat don't have anything to do with him.
You realize that we're preparing to go
Munroth
all-out
might.
war against the Camarilla.
Congratulations. That has nothing to do with a contract that we have. We don't break contracts.
But we're also loyal to family first and foremost.
Okay. What does this have? Again, McCarthy had nothing to do with whatever the fuck you're talking about with Munroth and Roma. So, again, how is breaking a contract with one person involved with being angry at another? Unless this is, and he'll look straight over at Whistler, unless this is his personal fucking vendetta against the Toreador. Because that's not being loyal, it's not about being loyal to the family at that point, that's about personal issues that they have. And if he needs to go to fucking couples therapy with McCarthy, then that can fucking happen. But that has nothing to do with the contract that I fucking signed, and you work for me. So is this a personal issue that's getting out of hand?
I don't know why any of us are working for the Camarilla when they're beating the shit out of our family members. That's all I'm going to say. Personal or not, why are we being their lackeys and taking change off of them when they're literally beating our people and throwing them in the street? How old are you? Like a week, 2?
December?
That's unacceptable. And there was a human who's in a hospital. There's 3 people. Our family. But if you want to keep hanging out with McCarthy, by all means,
Again,
do it by yourself.
McCarthy has nothing to do.
He's Camarilla. He's the same clan as that Roma bitch who did all of this crap. You cannot tell me that the Camarilla is going to just keep boiling each other out of shit like we do against us.
Camarilla are leaving.
You're making them stronger. You're helping them. While they're throwing our guys out of moving vehicles in our own jurisdiction. And where were you when they got your finger cut off? Where were you?
Somewhere underground, but
Here.
I got taken from near the Voodoo Donut. Came out
In
same
our
alleyway.
district. It's not
It's our
safe.
territory.
Sounds like you fuckers need to guard your territory better.
Oh, that's exactly what we're doing. But that doesn't mean that we should be driving around and buying them coffees and fucking hanging out like we're friends. We're not friends with them. They're not honoring the treaty at all.
We don't get involved in their political shit.
We shouldn't be involved with them at all when they're attacking us.
They weren't attacking us when we had that contract signed.
This was the day before yesterday.
That's great. This contract has been in place for fucking weeks.
Well, currently it's on a mute button, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It looks like it is.
No, it's
That's
not.
why you're
Not
down
until
right
I
now.
hear. Not until I fucking hear that McCarthy fucking kidnapped your people and beat the shit out of each other.
The Camarilla.
The Camarilla has nothing to do with one fucking specific member.
You know, and that's not how they would see it if it was one of us that did that
It's a
shit.
good thing that we have better business policies.
He's not gonna get it.
Munroth does have something to do with MacArthur. I can say that much.
And what would that be? Give me a reason to actually break this contract.
He wanted to know what we knew, and he said that the Camarilla have a lot riding on this.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. It's going to be the only thing they have left in this city. And it's going to go down in fucking flames because they're building in effectively a no-build zone. We are collecting a shit ton of money from this idiot who's building a big-ass fucking building that's going to fucking fail. I'm enjoying the shit out of the fact that I am profiting from this.
It's not gonna fail.
How is it not going to fail?
Because they already know it's gonna fail. They got a little ink drop of that information and they're not concerned at all, which means It's not gonna fail.
Yeah, and when have you ever met a kindred that's not part of the fucking Hikata that knows shit about anything when it comes to the Shadowlands?
Maybe they have one of us working for them. Blackmail. Maybe they have some greedy, money-hungry fuck working for them. I don't know, but it's not gonna fail. They have a backup plan.
Okay, I'd like to see what that is. See, I've got speculation you guys are going to want me to break contract with.
No, I've got 200 years of experience watching them do this shit, but it's not.
No, from what I understand
enough for you?
from what I understand that you two, and he points to you and the Whistler, have 200 years of experience hating one person that has nothing to fucking do with me. You guys are the new guys when it comes to this shit. I don't care how fucking old you are. I've been working Giovanni deals for a very long time while you guys were, I don't know, fucking skulls somewhere.
You understand that's your side of the family and not mine that's fucking cousins and skulls. Yeah, you get that? Like, you're not even making any sense because you're obsessed with the fact that you're right. You walked into this meeting
While he's
obsessed
arguing
with
with
the idea
her,
that you're
I'm
right.
walking behind Sal.
Okay.
And you haven't stopped telling us, prove it, prove it, prove it since you walked in. The fact is none of us have anything to say that you even want to listen to because
No,
you
as
decided.
soon as you guys prove it, then I'll stop saying prove
You
it.
got out of the car, pissed and freaking out. You were not ready for a meeting.
Yeah,
You
because a
just wanna
fucking
fight.
employee of mine didn't show up to fucking work when he was supposed to.
1, 2,
Did he ever,
3.
you know, maybe-
Surprise attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cannon, back of the head.
Ooh.